Welcome back to my channel, guys. So today I have an unboxing and first impression of an amazing fragrance from the house of Micallef, and I have very exciting news because they have given me a discount code for you guys. So for the next 7 days only, you can get 15% off of your order using the code in the description box. So if you've been wanting to get your hands on Ylang Gold or any of the other amazing Micallef fragrances, definitely take advantage of the discount code today so that you can save your 15%. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So as you can see from the title, today I'm going to be doing an unboxing and first impression of a fragrance from the house of Maison Micallef, and it is called Desir Toxic. So I was going to open this up ahead of time and wear it for a while so I could do a full review, but the box was so beautiful that I wanted to share this experience with you guys, and I also really like doing first impressions. So I will come back and do a full review of this product again in the future. Also, if you guys watch my channel, you may have seen I did just finish filming now, but uploaded a while ago, a review of these fragrances that they sent me, all of these samples. And if you're interested in that video, I will link it in the description box down below. I basically did a first impression, told you guys which ones were amazing, which ones I think were full bottle worthy. But I did want to include this little booklet in today's video because I wanted to share with you how amazing it is ordering something directly from the house. So obviously I order from discount sites all the time, but there is something about ordering directly from the house that makes it such a special experience. All of the craftsmanship and the effort and the care that goes into packaging your goods, as well as all of the complimentary stuff that you get, like little booklets with information about fragrances and the house itself. Okay, so this is what the bottle looks like when you first unbox it, and wow, is that a beautiful bottle. This is marketed toward men and women. They do advertise it as being a unisex scent, but obviously my first impression is that it looks very, very much tailored toward men. My first thought is that I'm thinking my boyfriend will love this. I hope he does. I hope I love it, but I'm really, really excited to be able to share this with you guys. So the packaging is obviously amazing. It comes in like this super heavy duty, really well constructed box, and it says Desir Toxic and Micallef on the front. And then of course the bottle is really nicely encapsulated in this beautiful, really protective kind of box. So this is absolutely beautiful. So here is a close-up of the bottle. So it comes in this extremely heavy, very heavyweight black bottle with like some, I don't know what kind of designs, almost like a mosaic type of design on the front, and then it looks like it's been sort of like vintage dust painted with this really light blue paint. And then the lid is very similar to the lid that's on the Ylang Gold, except the Ylang Gold is obviously gold, this one is black. And this bottle is really heavy, you guys. How beautiful is this? I'm gonna tell you what the notes are. So they say that this is an aromatic, warm, spicy, balsamic, citrus, and woody scent. And I will post a photo of the advertisement for you guys to see. It looks really sexy, really intoxicating, really sort of like dangerous and mysterious. It just has like that vibe about it. Okay, so on Fragrantica, it says that Desir Toxic opens with bergamot, cardamom, and lemon. So I'm expecting a little bit of a spicy and fresh opening. It says in the middle you have blackcurrant, cinnamon, tonka bean, and cannabis. So cannabis, I'm thinking, will give it a little bit of a unique edge. Apparently that's one of the most recognizable notes in here, so that'll be really interesting because I don't really have a lot of fragrances with cannabis in it. We've got tonka bean, so it'll be a little bit warm and kind of like vanillic. We've got the cinnamon, so again a little bit spicy. We've got the black currants, and then in the base we have benzoin, oak moss, musk, and patchouli. This is a 100 ml bottle if anybody is wondering. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this a spray and you guys can experience that first shot with me. I'm so excited. Okay, so I got that on my fingernail a little bit. Okay. So when you first spray it, it is a little bit fresh. I do get a little bit of that lemon and that bergamot, a little bit spicy. I get a little bit of that black currant. There's like a little bit of a sweetness, a little bit of cinnamon. Everything is so well blended. It's very hard to pick out any individual notes. A lot of people say that they can pick up on the cannabis. I don't really pick up on it that much. Like if I didn't know it was in there, I don't think I would have guessed that it was in there. It's just really nicely blended. It's fresh, it's a little bit green smelling. I think I'm gonna have to spray this on my skin and see how it changes on the skin, because I don't think I'm gonna get that quite the same impression, obviously, and the dry down. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray some of this on my arm. Okay, so I now have it on the back of my hand, and let's see how it smells on the hand as compared to paper. Okay, so when you first spray it, I still get that freshness, a little bit of that bergamot and that lemon. It's very like fresh, spicy in the opening, a little bit of sweetness, not a whole lot of sweetness. Like I say, everything is very, very well blended. Now I'm getting the cannabis. Okay, so on paper, I couldn't really pick it up. On my skin, I definitely pick it up, but it's not like a pot smell. Like, you know how you hear cannabis and you immediately think of like smoking pot or weed or whatever. Like, I hate that smell. I'll be honest with you guys. I cannot stand that smell. Obviously this is nothing like that. This is the plant, like the fresh plant, the leaves, and not strong, not like something that would turn you off or be off-putting. Very, very well blended. It's subtle. I get the tonka bean. Oh my God, you guys. Okay. On skin, this is totally different than on paper, and it's 10 times better. Okay, now I'm getting a little bit of the cinnamon. There's a little bit of like a sweet, subtle cinnamon. And now it's becoming creamy and benzoin-y and musky. Oh, now I can see, okay. Now I can see why they marketed it toward unisex, because the longer it sits on the skin and the further it starts to dry down, the more it becomes sweet, and definitely could be a unisex scent. On first spray, I'm thinking it's masculine all the way, like definitely for a man, but the longer it sits on my skin, the more I get that sweet benzoin-y, tonka bean, musky kind of vibe. I also get a little bit of patchouli, but the patchouli is not, it's not off-putting. You know how some people love Angel from Micallef and some people can't stand Angel? This is like middle ground patchouli. Like it's neither here nor there. It's not going to bother you. So my impression of this scent definitely leans more masculine. It has almost like a sweet sensuality to it, like almost like a powderiness to it. Yeah, it's like deep. It's a little bit mysterious. It's seductive. It's sexy. This is a very sexy fragrance, for sure. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to come back and do a full review of this for you guys and let you know how the longevity is and how the sillage is and all of that stuff. But my first impression of this, you guys, is that this is exactly what it looks like. It is deep and dark and mysterious and sexy. This is something I would 100% want to smell on my boyfriend. I think he's going to love it. Oh, it's really, really nice, you guys. That opening is everything. You guys, that opening, wow. Okay, and now I can see why people said they picked up on the cannabis, because now when I go back and smell it, I definitely can pick up on it. Sexy. I didn't think that cannabis, that I would want that in a fragrance ever. I really didn't. Yeah, so this is super unique, super sexy, very masculine. I would say like probably 70-80% masculine, maybe 20% feminine. Not something I would probably wear for myself. Yeah, and the longer it sits on the skin, the more that I'm getting that oak moss and that like a little bit of a masculine kind of musky oak mossy dry down. So I do think that the longer that this sits, the more it becomes appropriate for a man versus a woman. I think in the middle, I was getting quite a lot of sweetness, but it's becoming again a little bit more masculine the longer that it sits on my skin. So I think that this would be a fairly safe blind buy for a little bit more of a mature man. I don't think that this would be something that maybe an 18 or 19-year-old guy would like, or like early 20s. I don't know if they would really like it unless they were quite a mature early 20s. Yeah, and it's really, really nice. So yeah, that's about all I have to say for Desirtoxic. So that's it for today, you guys. Don't forget to check out the description box for your discount code if you're interested in getting this or any other of the incredible Micallef fragrances, especially my favorite, Ylang Gold. And thank you guys so much for watching. Head on over to Instagram to follow me if you haven't already, and I will see you guys all next time. Bye for now.